No. Once is a mistake, twice is a choice. Oh my God, I can't believe it. Sort of start texting and then they just ghost, or they're just, Wells, why are you allowing him to have his cake and eat it too? Here's karma. We've all been there. We've all slept with an ex. I've gone through my fair share of heartbreak. God, is he texting someone else? Is he doing this? Is he doing that? But so many days, trust me, I look in the mirror and I'm like, you are rank. People can cheat on you and then say, but you didn't trust me, you pushed me to it. I'm a boss, baby princess, I've got this. Hello honeys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're just joining me now, then hi, my name is Imogen. And it's my birthday today. Go give me some love on Instagram, it's my birthday. God, I look awful right now and I love it because it's my birthday. Thank you so much for finding me. I don't know how you found me, but please definitely stay. If you're returning, then thank you so much for returning. I am absolutely sweating. I'm perspiring, as my grandma would say, but I wanted to wear this faux fur bomber, so I'm gonna wear it and I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna drip. Today, I'm really excited because we are gonna be doing a boy talk about heartbreak. A lot of you messaged me on my DMs saying that you found me from my last video, which I did about heartbreak, called Heartbroken, and it was a long time ago, speaking about my own experiences, and this video is gonna be me answering your questions and trying to help get through heartbreak from my own personal experiences. I'm really excited, so make sure you give this video a massive thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, join my family of Huns, because let's get in to talking all about F-U-C-K boys. Let's talk about heartbreak, let's talk about loss of a relationship, let's talk about cheating, let's talk about all of it. Let's get into it. So thank you so much for sending me your questions. So the first question is low power mode apparently, because it's telling me I've only got 20% battery. Okay, so first question, how do I get over someone I've had such strong feelings for? I wish there was a magic button that you could just press and it goes, see ya, but it's not. And unfortunately, heartbreak can take a long time or it can take a really short amount of time. People heal in different ways and people deal with situations in very different ways. And I wish that I could say that my way would work for you, but I will say one thing. Time is a healer. I said this to my best friend recently. She's really struggling with something and I said time will heal all. Even though it sounds really like pretentious and like time heals everything, you're probably like, oh Imogen, it's not going away and it's been 2 years. That's fair enough. Maybe your body and maybe your heart takes longer to heal than other people's, and I know that's so annoying, but sometimes we can fall really deeply and sometimes it's really hard to get away from that, especially if you've not met someone else, or maybe you have met someone else but you're comparing too much, and maybe you've met someone else and he makes you realise how much you loved your ex. Do you know what I mean? Or maybe your ex moved on too quick and it's really affected you. There are so many different things that you could be going through in your own life. You could be dealing with insecurities. This could make you think you're not over him. There are so many different things that can go on in your life that can affect the way you heal. But let me tell you, if you think you're not going to get over him, then you're never going to get over him. You have to tell yourself, one day, when my body is right, when my heart is right, I will get over him. The more you sit there and dwell and say, I'm never going to get over him, I love him so much. Okay, fair enough, that's how you're feeling. But the more you put it out into the universe, the more it's going to happen, the more you're going to keep being in love with him. You're never going to get over him and it's just going to get worse. You need to speak out in the universe and say, okay, I do love him right now, but I am going to get over him in the future. Because I always think of it like this. You know, my mum and dad were together for a long time. They met when they were 15. They had 3 kids together and they divorced. And they were heartbroken, but they got through it and they got over it and they now are in different places in their life. And I thought their heartbreak was never going to heal. We always think our heartbreak's the worst, but if people can do it after 60 years of marriage and pick up and move on, you can do it. Like, I promise you, however your heartbreak is hurting you right now, someone out there has got something that's so much worse. We always think that, oh my God, this heartbreak is never going to go away. It will. It will. It's just like a pain that goes on for quite a long time and it sits in the pit of your stomach and you're like, oh my God, I can't get rid of it. I promise you, from my own experience, from people, my best friends, my family, everything, people heal. And yes, some friends might take longer than others, but that is just a natural part of a process and we're not all bionic. You know, we're all very different people. I'm completely different to you, you're completely different to me. So we take heartbreak in completely different ways. You need to put on some Boss Independent playlists. You need to listen to I'm a Baby Princess and I Am Going Out There. Put loud music on. Go shopping if it makes you feel happy. Put makeup on if it makes you feel glam and sexy. Get your mojo back. Get your mojo back. Whether that means putting your effort into something that you love. Take all your focus and energy that you're putting onto him and put it onto something else. Put it onto something for you. You need to put yourself first because he's not putting you first. You need to put yourself first, and that is the only way I think you're going to heal. You just need to go, do you know what? I'm a boss, baby princess. I've got this. I'm going to be over him soon. I am unreal. You need to tell yourself that. Even if you don't feel it, because there's so many days, trust me, I look in the mirror and I'm like, you are rank, and I feel rubbish. But then I've got to change that mindset and be like, no, do you know what? I am fit, and I am going to get what I want to get today. Do you know what I mean? Okay, next question. Here she goes. My ex cheated and I'm so terrified of letting anyone else back in. That is completely normal. If anyone's trust has been broken in a friendship, a relationship, family member, if your trust gets broken, it's very, very, very hard to get back. However, your trust with him got broken, but you can't generalize and stereotype every single man like him, because there are 7 billion people in this world and there are a million of him, but there are also millions of people that aren't like him. And I had that tendency to do that before I met Spencer, with my ex-boyfriends and any boys that I was seeing, or, you know, those boys you sort of start texting and then they just ghost, or they're just WANKERS's. I basically assumed that Spencer was just like them, and he wasn't. And, you know, I was lucky that I didn't push him away, but I nearly could have. But he's very sweet and very kind, and he never saw that I was pushing him away, but I was trying to, because I was just so bitter about other men. And I urge you so much to not do that. And it's so hard, I know, because you start thinking that everyone's a cheat, and you start seeing all these signs and signals, and you're like, oh my God, is he texting someone else? Is he doing this? Is he doing that? But you're gonna make yourself go crazy. You're gonna ruin every relationship you have. You're gonna ruin every friendship that you have because of one person. Like that ex, or even if 5 exes cheated on you, that's them. It's a them problem, it's not a you problem. They cheated on you, you didn't cheat on them. So they chose to be distrustful. You're not the person that needs to worry about trust. You've got trust, and I know it's so hard. It's so easy for me to be like, trust until they give you a reason not to trust someone. But you have to actually take it like that, because you'll have such a happier life if you go in with a happy mindset. And you know what? I'm going to tell this to every single person out there who's watching this, who thinks that they can't get over someone that's cheated on them. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You will forget him, you will move on, and you will find someone new. And that person that you find that's new is a good egg. And if they're not a good egg, we've been there, we've done it before, we'll get over him. I always think that, like, let's say I was in a relationship and he hurt me. It would kill me. It would hurt me, he'd break my heart, I love that person, and it would hurt me. But then I would also think, do you know what? I've done this before. I've got over heartbreak once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. I've got over heartbreak, friendships, relationships, all sorts of heartbreak, and I've done it. So you need to remember how strong you are, because you can get through it. Your mind is the strongest thing you have. If you tell your mind, I'm never gonna get over him, I'm never gonna trust someone else, you won't. And you need to go in with an open mindset. And I know it's so much harder than it sounds. You just have to do it, because you'll live a really long, happy life trusting the person. And sometimes, unfortunately, I know it's weak, but some people can cheat on you and then say, but you didn't trust me, you pushed me to it. You don't want to give them a reason. If they want to cheat, it has to be on their back. You didn't push them to it. You didn't start questioning them, going through their phone, checking their DMs, doing everything like that. Because some people are weak and some people will look for an option, and you'll then think, oh my God, it was because I did all that he cheated on me. No, it wasn't. But he's just looking for an excuse, but he found it. Don't give him an excuse. Be the trustworthy, nice princess. Still keep your guard up a little bit, because you can't trust everyone straight away. Keep your guard up, but also don't push him away by being like that, because you might push away the one person that is actually good. And you know what? I count my lucky stars every day, and I am living proof. Please don't judge everyone by its cover, because Spencer is nothing like so many men I met living in London, so many men I was going out with, so many men I've seen in the past, and I could have pushed him away. And if I had, I would never be where I am now. I'm in such a happy, solid relationship, which I never thought I would. And I'm 27, you know, so it's not like I had it at 18. I've gone through my fair share of heartbreak, and I'm so lucky I didn't push him away. So please learn from me, because I don't want you to make that mistake in case someone did actually run away from you and you were like, oh my God, they were the one for me, and I actually pushed a good guy away, worrying about a bad guy. Next one, huns. I love this. My ex, I don't love it that anyone's going through this, but I love that we're just getting it out in the open, and we're all having a big chat, we're all best friends here. Okay, I'm sweating. Come on, Imogen. My ex hurt me so badly, and I was so in love with him, I feel like I'm never going to move on. It's kind of like 1 and 2, princess. You are going to move on. I'm sorry if I'm sounding really like you can do this, but I have so much faith in you. I really do. Like, every single person watching this, you might be watching this like, oh my God, I've tried everything. I've tried listening to music. I've tried this. No, you haven't tried telling yourself you're going to get over him. I always say this. I've said this to my closest friend recently. You are going to get over it in your own time. I think that sometimes we rush, like, oh my God, I'm not over him yet, and that's a worry. Oh my God, I must love him that much. No, you didn't, because you loved someone that hurt you. They don't deserve your love. Like, they don't deserve you to be pining after them when they hurt you. He cheated on you, he lost your trust, he hurt you, he did these things. Why should you be the one crying? No. He's going to be crying because one day you're going to find Prince Charming, you're going to sail off into the sunset, and he's going to be like, oh my God, I let a good one go. And he's going to always live with his regret, and that's his karma. His karma is your happiness, because you're going to be happy and he's going to be like, oh my God, what did I do that for? Do you know what I mean? You've got this, Angel. All of you have. Opinions on sleeping with your ex. We've all been there. We've all been there. Like, we've all slept with an ex. Like, it's not something that we're going to sugarcoat. And if you haven't, I love you. I rate that so highly. I hope you don't, because it messes with your emotions. And I'm not judging anyone because I can't, because I've done it in the past. And I think it's part of the healing process. But if you're sleeping with him in the hopes that you want to get back with him, then it's only going to hurt you more, because 9 times out of 10 you're probably not going to get back with him. It's comfort. You're both sleeping with each other because you're used to that. And I will be honest, I've been in relationships where I went back with my ex, started sleeping with him, and then he was the one that went, see you later, I need to cut this off. And it killed me, because I was the one that actually cut the relationship off, but I went back. And then he was the one that went, see you later, let's cut this. So I'm telling you, be in control. Be in control of your body, of your emotions, of your heart. He left you, or he hurt you, or you decided the relationship wasn't working for some reason. If you're gonna work, sleeping together isn't gonna help that. But I get it. It's natural. We all do it. We gravitate towards that because it's the person we've been sleeping with, and we don't want to sleep with someone else because, oh my God, I don't want to go up in my numbers for someone else that I'm not even in love with. I get it. He doesn't deserve your body right now. You need to give yourself time, because maybe, yeah, you will get back with him, but you need to let him know what he's missing. If you're giving him sex, he's going to be like, sweet, like, I've got the best of both worlds. I'm not tied down to the relationship. There's no strings attached, but I'm getting the sex from the girl that I was really, really connected with. Don't give him that satisfaction. Let him miss you, because that's when your relationship's going to work. If he misses you, sweet, he's going to come running back. Then sweet, get back together, have the best sex of your life. If you give him everything on a plate, there's nothing to chase, there's nothing to fight for, and men unfortunately like a chase and they like something to fight for. So opinions, we've all done it, we've all been there. If you're going through it right now, it's probably really hurting you. Try and realise that it's only hurting you, and if something's hurting you, then you need to take a step away from it and put yourself first. How do you get over someone you've never officially dated? Oh, this is such a good one, because I think that we always think that you've got to be in a relationship for like 6 years and, oh, that poor girl, she's heartbroken. Heartbreak can occur after you were with someone for a week, because people fall at different paces. People have nothing to compare it to, so they think that is love. And, you know, if you've been with someone for a week, you can really intensely fall for them. If it cut off, then you'd be devastated because you might have slept with him and you might be like, oh my God. So that is completely normal, and it's the exact same as any other heartbreak. Like, you know, you can't judge someone else for their feelings, because people all have different feelings. Someone might have been with someone for 10 years and they might break up and they might not feel anything because they were like, what was I even doing in that relationship? Do you know what I mean? So if you are with someone for a year or a week or a day, don't judge other people from their own heartbreak. And I think that you just need to know you're going to get through it. I would do everything you physically can to make yourself feel the best possible. If you feel like you want to go out and be active, I don't necessarily think you need to go to the gym. I've never been to a gym in my life, but a lot of people put a lot of effort into their self, you know, put effort into their physique, into their body, into their mental well-being. Go to yoga, enjoy your own time, go out with your friends, have sleepovers, go and buy yourself something nice at the shops, go and put yourself into work and earn loads of money to get a big house for when you're older, so you can go, see you later mate, I'm off without you. Do you know what I mean? Put every bit of emphasis that you're thinking about him into something so much more positive, because he's negative right now. Your ex, girl, boy, whatever he was, whatever she was, they are a negative thing at the moment in your life. You need to put everything you can into something positive. Like when I feel negative, and I've been really negative lately, I just want to film, because talking to you is my best thing ever. Being around you guys, I know I'm not with you, but speaking to the camera makes me happy, and I just want to throw myself into that because that's what's making me happy. And I'm like, yeah, sweet. Like, forget the negativity. Don't look in the mirror at the moment, because I hate looking in the mirror. Don't look in the mirror. Speak to your best friends, speak to your mates, spend time with your husband, spend time with your families. And that's families. Family, I've only got one. Well, I've got Spencer as well, but that's what you need to be doing, putting your time and effort into positivity, not negativity, because you're never going to get over someone if you constantly keep thinking about them. Try and silence it. There's no way we can ever shut off our emotions and just go like that. It's not the Vampire Diaries. We don't have a humanity switch. If anyone watches it, then I love you. But you need to just tiny, bit by bit, push it to the back of your mind. Don't completely switch it off, but silence it. Start thinking about other things. God, do I talk too long about every single question? Sorry. Okay, here we go. Ex-boyfriend wants to spend time with me but doesn't want to commit to a relationship. We've all been there. He doesn't want you to move on. He wants you. He probably does still love you, and maybe he doesn't love you, maybe he just wants sex. I wouldn't overanalyze it. He is abusing his level of power. He's got power over you at the moment because you love him. And someone that's doing that to you, personally, I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's fair on you. And I think that you should actually look at him in a different light and think, why are you doing this to me? You're being selfish. You're putting your own needs before mine, and I'm the one that's got to heal, and you're using me right now for companionship, sex, having someone there, and he's getting the best of both worlds. Why are you allowing him to have his cake and eat it too? I'm sorry, hun, but your cake is amazing. Don't allow anyone to have it for free. Like, it comes at a cost. You've got to be in a relationship with me, or you've got to treat me right. Do you know what I mean? He needs to know the boundaries, and the minute, I guarantee it, the minute you switch him off and go, do you know what, hun, like, I need to just have some space, like, he'll start thinking, she's moving on, she's got someone else. Let him think that. Let him think that. Because you need to put yourself first, and he will find you so much more appealing and attractive when a woman knows what she wants. When a woman's like, do you know what, actually, I don't deserve this shit, excuse my language, a man's like, oh, no, she doesn't. Because the longer they take the piss, the longer they keep going, the more and more and more they get away with, the more they push the boundaries. It's like a child. It's like a child. It's like anyone in a relationship that has the level of power. Unfortunately, sometimes they can abuse it, and I think personally right now, he's abusing it. You deserve so much more than that. And if it's him you want to be with, then make him work for it. And if it's not him, you'll realise by giving yourself space. Right now, you think he's the only person in the world for you, but you'll realise that he's probably not when you've given yourself some time to heal. Okay, here we go. Oh my God, no. Oh my God, oh my God, how do I get it back? Oh my God, how do I get it back? Where have the questions gone? No. Oh my God, I can't believe it. I've got rid of the questions. There was 2 more brilliant ones. No, let me see if they're on my laptop. Okay, they're on my notes on my laptop. My laptop died. That was an absolute nightmare. I had to get them right. So this one is what to do when he's cheated on you multiple times and you know you have to leave, but you don't want to. I think that's a really difficult one because it's a really hard situation because you want to be with him, don't you? But he cheated on you, so you're like, everyone's going to judge me if I'm in a relationship with him. Forget everyone else. Even if you stayed with him and he cheated on you 12 times, that is your own choice. But I wouldn't necessarily say it's the best choice because life is so short. I know this sounds really savage, but something could happen to you tomorrow. You could really, really realise that you've wasted so much time on this ex of yours when he's cheated on you and he's hurt you, when you could have been out there finding someone or finding happiness and someone finding you when you've been wasting this time. I know it sounds savage, but I think we don't have a lot of time to waste. Like, I look back now and think, oh God, I wish I hadn't wasted that time on that person, but then I don't regret anything because I think everything shapes you to the person you are today. Like, I would never have found Spencer if I didn't go through the drama with my ex-boyfriends and I wasn't single for a long time and I didn't get messed around by boys. You know, I appreciate him so much more now because of what happened, but you don't deserve to be cheated on. Okay, put it like this. If your little daughter comes to you in a couple of years and she's firstly dating someone, she falls head over heels for this guy and she loses her virginity to him and he cheats on her loads of times, what would you say to her? You'd say, baby, please leave him. I can't look at you being treated so badly, wouldn't you? And I want you to take the advice you'd give to your little girl on board because it's so true. Why should anyone have to be cheated on? I'm sorry, once is a mistake, twice is a choice. I don't agree with anything of cheating and my opinions are really different, so I'm sorry if I'm offending anyone. I really am sorry if I'm offending anyone, but I really don't like cheating. I've witnessed cheating, I've seen cheating destroy people, and I would never cheat on anyone in my life. And if someone cheated on me, that's that. That's that. No matter how much it kills me because you know why? I look at them and think, you've absolutely destroyed our relationship, because I am so like that. Once the trust is gone, it's gone for me. It's gone. I'm sorry, a lie is a lie. And I know that people make mistakes, but for me, personally, everyone's different. I wouldn't be able to get over it. But some people can get over it. Some people have better relationships after their partner's cheated because the partner realises what he wanted. And some people do make mistakes. But for me, I couldn't deal with it. But you don't deserve for him to have cheated on you. Like, that's disrespectful. That's disgusting. He did something that violated you and your trust. Why? What has this guy got on you? Yes, he's got your heart. And yes, he might be a nice person other than the cheating. But you deserve someone who's nice without the cheating. Like, it actually hurts me so much that anyone ever gets cheated on, because I just think it's disgusting. I actually think it's one of the most horrible things you can do to someone in a relationship. I couldn't even say the word horrible then. I just want you to know that if you are in this situation now, I'm not telling you to go and leave him because I can't. I'm not God. I'm not this perfect person who can judge what you do in your life. But I just want you to know your worth. Like, I think you really need to realise that you're someone's sister, you're someone's daughter, you're going to be someone's mum, and you do not deserve to be cheated on. For someone to do that to you, no. I'm sorry. I want you to walk away from him because I think you deserve so much more. No, I know you deserve so much more. Whether you do or not, that's your decision. But I just want you to know that no one deserves that in this life. Like, God forbid something happened to anyone, and they have to realise that they wasted so much time on someone that was cheating on them. No, you deserve someone who's there for you 24/7, who is trustworthy, who looks after you, who treats you like a princess. Yes, you'll argue, everyone argues, me and Spencer argue fine. But he loves me and I adore him. Fact. And that's what it is. And we have a level of trust that's beyond belief. And that's what everyone deserves. Sorry. Run over. Reading from my laptop. Last question. Will I ever be able to date again? Yes, you will, my hun. Listen, I've had some funny dates. I put myself out there on some awful dates. But they make for a brilliant story. Every single thing you go through is an experience. And you'll tell your children, you'll tell your husband. Like, I have told Spencer some of my date stories and I'm like, this is hilarious. If you never put yourself out there, you're never going to be able to find love. I used to always think, oh, I'll be single and I'll just sit indoors and I might meet someone. Sometimes it doesn't work like that. Yes, you might go to Tesco and meet the love of your life, but unfortunately, unless you're proactive, sometimes in this world, it's not like it was in the olden days where you'd go to a dance and you'd dance with someone and then they'd court you for a couple of months and they'd walk you home constantly. And, you know, it's not like that anymore. And we live in a different age. And whether it's putting yourself out there, wherever, I think that you need to start realising that you can if you push through it. You've got to push through the nerves, push through the awkwardness. These people you date probably won't be the love of your life, but it will be an experience, will give you more confidence to go on the next date and the next date. And once you've got dates worked out, they're not that scary because you're like, sweet, like I've done a couple now, I know what I want. And I think that the more men you see or the more women you see, the more you realise what it is you want in a long-term partner. So I think that dating's healthy, and I also think you need to put yourself out there, even if you feel like you can't, because trust me, you can. Sorry that I'm so like preachy. I'm so like, you've got this girl, baby princess. I'm so annoying, aren't I? But if you do like videos like this and you want me to do more boy talks about relationships, friendships, because trust me, I've been through quite a lot. I love it. It makes for good stories, like I said, and it also makes for good advice, hopefully. Make sure you give this video a massive thumbs up. Join my family of subscribers. I'd be so grateful. I love you all so much. And until next time, I'm gonna love you and I'm gonna leave you. Bye. I upload Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday. No, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturday. Oh, you'd think I'd know my upload schedule, wouldn't you? Thank the Lord I can take this off. It's just I'm not wearing a bra, so I thought it was a bit too much. You know what I mean? Ooh, getting raunchy in the flat.